everyone, it's Sammy from Sami Sweet Life, and today we are talking goals. Now, I have not written my April goals actually in my planners yet. They are just on my iPhone right now, so I'm going to be walking down the list, and it's not going to be in categories. I'm just kind of talking in general terms, talking about how Q1 went a little bit, and then steps moving forward, just little switch ups and things. For one thing, March was crazy. I find that when I have lots of kids being home time, I am definitely off of my routine. My routines kind of fall by the wayside. They're very minimal and maybe non-existent, and I just do a lot of kid stuff. We go do things, we spend a lot of time together, and I really just lose that like productivity, side hustle-y type of part of my routine. And that's just part of it for me. Like, I think about it and sometimes I get kind of down about it, like, oh, why can't I stick with this? And I think about it like that, but then I really think about, like, these are my little kid years and I only have so long with them and I have to make the most of it. So I know it's for the greater good when I have the kids home and we just kind of sleep in and do fun things together and I have more of a relaxed time. That's beneficial for my kids. And it's really nice to have that time with them, although sometimes it's a long time. Like, I'm not gonna lie, spring break was a long stretch, and then Livy was sick the first 3 days after spring break. So we were all home for almost 2 weeks, and it was a lot. Like, we even skipped a day before spring break and played hooky one day from school and took her to a water park, and that was really fun, but it's like, she has not been consistently in school for 3 weeks now, and I'm ready for my routine to kick back in. So that was a main big part of March. It's still March for a couple more days, but I'm filming this a little early so I can get it up on time. But that was like the main thing. Like, half of March was not goal time. It was not thinking about goals. It was just kid time, family time, that kind of thing. We also had a death in the family, which I mentioned in a previous video. It was on a pillow chat video. That also put a little wrench in all the plans and things. And so I'm just slowly this week getting back into it. If all goes according to plan, Livy will make it through a full week of school this week, which is great. And I can get a little bit more settled into my routine again. And it takes me a while, guys. I am just one of those people that, like, I get knocked out of the routine really easy and it's hard for me to pick it back up. It's not always been a set in stone, solid routine. This is something I've been working on since last year. It's just getting my night and morning routines on point. It's just slow going. Things happen. I'm a migraine sufferer, so I get thrown off really easily with that. I just can't stay super consistent with all the kid things going on and my migraine things going on. Things just happen. So that was really a lot of March. We also started dance competition season. We have another one coming up in a couple of weeks, and that's just how things are flowing right now. It's just like, I do my routine stuff when I can, and when I don't fret about it. Like, if I don't wake up super early and do XYZ a couple of days, no big deal. I just get back to it when I get back to it, and that's what I'm trying to really just focus on, doing some and letting the rest go. And so going in with that, I have been mostly consistently using my flagship planner and going through and doing the weekly reflections, not always the weekly goals, but definitely the weekly reflections most weeks. And I have not been using the Powersheets at all. And for April, I want to hop back into both of these like full force and try to use them as best I can. I really want to give this one an honest shake, but I find that I gravitate towards the Makselife so much that this one just gets put aside and I don't even think about it a lot of times. So in April, that's one of my goals, to really try to concentrate on filling out the Powersheets and using it to the best of my abilities. But again, using 2 is very repetitive, so it's just like adding in an extra step just for the sake of really reviewing it for you guys, not so much like benefiting me to have that second extra step. So it's just something that definitely falls off when I'm just not feeling it and when things aren't going all smoothly. My productivity level, like, I'm just kind of in my normal life treading water level. So I am an affiliate for both of these companies. I do have a coupon code for the Makselife, and I may have a coupon code for the Powersheets. They are switching over on the back end, their affiliate program stuff, so I will end up with a coupon code for them. I will try to update my Powersheets videos as I get all the information and all the different links, but that's just something to note, that I am an affiliate for them. So if you purchase through my links, it really helps me grow this channel, helps me purchase more planners to review and talk about for you guys. So I appreciate when you guys do that. So let's go ahead and hop into the actual goals. I feel like March is the month that I kind of fall off, and then April I start picking back up. Like, yes, I want to get stuff accomplished. I am going into it trying to build up momentum again. And if you are a part of the Makselife group called Club Moxie, it's like a group coaching thing. I definitely highly recommend it because there is an entire month just built on momentum, and it's really, really helpful to get you back in the mindset of goal setting and thriving and growth mindset versus just surviving and treading water type of thing, which is where I live a lot of the time. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm treading water, especially this last month. It was just like an entire month of treading water, and I'm really trying to get past that, like get back to swimming. I have my goal list for April, and I'm gonna walk through a few of these things really, really quickly because I will discuss my migraine protocol in an entire separate video with more details, but I'm gonna just whip through this one really quick. I'm calling this the migraine-free protocol. It's just steps I'm taking to try to prevent more migraines. That's something else that happened. I had like 7 this month, which is a lot for me. So I'm really just trying to change a lot of lifestyle things to help with that. And that's another reason treading water. Like if I have a migraine, nothing happens for a day or two. So that really throws me off. For this, I'm just going to run down the list. I'll talk more about it in a separate video, like I said. So migraine-free protocol, no nickel. I'm highly allergic to nickel, and I found nickel is in some of the things I've been using lately, which is not good. Drink a lot before and after bed, so make sure I'm not being dehydrated. No exercise in the AM because that seems to be setting me off recently. Having my protein milk first thing in the morning rather than waiting a little while, just getting some calories in really early after I wake up. Going to bed on time, waking up at the same time. Using my mouth guard because I do grind my teeth, and then trying to eat more whole foods. I've been working towards this for quite a while, but I'm really trying to overhaul my food, and that's part of it. It's just not cutting out anything specific, but working in more nutritious things, like having an apple for a snack instead of grabbing a bag of chips, like simple switches like that. But still having chips if I want chips really bad. Next section is also going to be a fitness overhaul. I've really been trying to do bar every day and get back on the bike, and I would love to get back on the bike every other day. So that's just part of it. I rode yesterday finally for the first time in a while, and it felt great. So I'm going to really try to continue with that. So for this fitness overhaul, it's really not just about moving my body, but also about food. And that's where I really fall short. Like everybody says, losing weight is like 80% diet and 20% working out, and I find that true. Like if my food's not in check, it does not matter how much I work out, I'm still gonna be fluffy girl. So I have to watch that. So I'm tracking with MyFitnessPal again, like actually weighing things out, actual portion controls. I don't have anything that's off limits except one thing that's actually for migraine stuff. I didn't even mention this in the migraine-free protocol, but I'm really trying to cut back on dairy because dairy can be something that causes people migraine issues, but also I've been having eczema issues. So I think between the nickel and the dairy, something is causing me issues. I'm trying to cut back on anything that would give me exposure to nickel, and also cutting back on dairy quite a bit. I already don't drink dairy stuff, but I do like cheese. This girl loves some cheese. I gotta cut back because I want to watch the dairy eczema situation. So as far as fitness overhaul, I'm tracking and portion controlling, not really cutting out anything besides cutting out some dairy. I'm trying to do the bar every day, more family walks when it's starting to warm up, and also we got to train puppy for walks, so that's going to be part of our routine as well. We took one a couple of days ago, and then it's been rainy. And then also I'm going to try my best to do the Power Zone challenge. It starts, I think, like April 10th-ish time, and that's 3 rides a week. So that would be something that's a big push for me at this point. And then I'm printing out the April hardcore on the floor calendar, and I want to work on doing a few classes off there again. I totally haven't even printed it out basically all year, I think, and haven't messed with it. And then I've got an AM and PM routine written out, and that's it. Like, it's a lot in each category, but it's just simple sections, like 4 different sections. I will work it into writing it out in my flagship. I've got other little things here and there that I'm just kind of continuing on with, like the Power 10 cleanup situation. That really seems to help me setting up those little power appointments. And so I'm gonna walk down my AM routine. This is what I'm gonna concentrate on for the month: wellness journal, Japanese lessons, meditation, daily stoic, and morning pages. So it's very simple, same things I've been doing. I just want to make sure I'm concentrating on those few things. I have not done Japanese basically all of March, not at all, hardly. So I really need to get back into it. And then for PM routine, it's writing out my daily wins, playing with my Sterling ink, which is a little bit of gratitude journaling, and sticker stees fun, and then check off my habits. That's in the flagship. There's a little habit tracker for that. And then Japanese writing, I just want to kind of work on my writing skills a little bit more, and then a photo a day. So I've been keeping up with my photo a day, but like some of these things I do really consistently, like meditation, but some of them I don't do very consistently. Like my wellness journal, I check in with that a couple of times a week, and that's been it. I really need to be better about a few of these things. They're just on my list to concentrate on for this next month. I do have other things in my AM and PM routines, but these are the ones that if I don't do anything else, I want to really try to conquer these things. And then also, sleep was a big goal of mine for the month of March, and I feel like I've made really good strides at getting on a better consistent sleep routine, and I'm going to continue with that. Sleep hygiene is a big one, especially for a migraine sufferer, so I'm really trying to work on getting my best sleep hygiene possible, and that's just going to continue on with April as well. So that is it for my goals. I feel like they're really straightforward, nothing like a huge stretch goal. They're just trying to get my stuff back in line, being a little consistent with my routines, and then the migraine protocol is a big one, just trying to get back to not having them as much, and there's only so much of it I can control, and so I'm just trying to do the best with that I can. So yeah, that's my goals. I would love to know what your goals are. Let me know in the comments down below, and we can continue talking down there. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Check out the links if you want coupon codes and things for various planners, and I will catch you guys next time. Happy planning, and I hope your April gets off to a great start. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.